Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm so glad you've taken some time out of your day to spend a little bit of time here with me. So today's video, I completely snatched from two fellow YouTubers. The first time I saw this video, Kelly Gooch did it, and it was a wish list video on items that she knows she doesn't need, but she really wants. And then the second one that I saw was Mae Beauty, and she posted a video called Guilty Pleasures, and it was her wish list of items that, again, she knows she doesn't need, but she wants. And I just thought it was a fun video. So I went through and picked out some items. I looked at my Sephora loves. I looked at some new releases of some items that I just flat out know that I do not need at all, but I still really want them. So if you're interested in seeing those items, then hit that subscribe button and here we go. So the first item, we're going to start with YSL, and I have a few YSL products that I want. And the first one is, and I'm going to insert pictures here or either completely over me, is the Touche Éclat All-in-One Glow. And what this is it says on Sephora, this is a skin-loving all-in-one tinted moisturizer that evens complexion, eliminates dullness, and smooths fine lines with oil-free skincare ingredients and a natural luminous finish. So I do not need a lightweight coverage type foundation. I have my Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. I have some BB creams that I use. But ever since this came out, it has been on my radar. I have been telling myself I don't need it. And for $48, I really don't need to spend that on like a tinted moisturizer. But for some reason, I have really been wanting it. And I have really I keep going back to it, I think it would be really good for summer. So I can't even say that I'm waiting for like putting it on my list for the Sephora VIB Rouge sale, because I don't even think I'll want it by then. And like I said, I do not need it in my collection, but I want it. Staying with YSL, and so staying with uber expensive, I want the Touche Éclat Radiance Perfecting Pen. I just want it. I have been wanting it, and I don't even know why I want it. It's not a concealer. It's like a highlighting pen. Actually, it's called a highlighting pen that brightens, smooths, and perfects your complexion with a natural looking radiant finish. It does not even sound like something I would use. I mean, like, it's like an extra step. It's something that, I mean, you still have to conceal. You really kind of still need to highlight, but it's just something that I just think the packaging's pretty. I've heard people talk about it forever, and I've just always wanted it. And I keep telling myself I don't need it because I really don't, but I want it. And last up with YSL, I want another tube. If you've recently watched, I laugh at it because if you recently watched my lipstick collection video, the last thing I need in my life is more lipstick, but I want a tube of the Rouge Pure Couture lipstick by YSL. I have one, and it is a very bright coral color. It's gorgeous. It feels great on the lips, and now I want a nude color. I do not need another nude color lipstick in my collection by any means, but I want it. So that's why it is on this list. The next item is on my list all because of Elle Leary. I don't know if you watch Elle Leary here on YouTube, but she is great. She's a makeup artist, and I just think she is spot on with her makeup and with everything she says and does. And she raves about this concealer by Tarte, the Aqua Sealer Concealer Rainforest of the Sea. It says it's a lightweight 12-hour concealing serum with skin soothing benefits that provide targeted medium buildable coverage, and it comes in at $26. I have heard no one else talk about this. Let's see, it has 4 stars on Sephora. I have heard no one else talk about it, but she has it in her top 5 maybe of concealers. She raves about it all the time. It's in some of her favorites videos, and because of her, it is on my wish list. I do not need another concealer, but hey, it's on my wish list. The next item is a primer, and I think I had a sample of this and I used it and I really wasn't that impressed, I think, if memory serves me correctly, but I hear so many people talking about it. I do not need another face primer, but it's on my wish list as one of my guilty obsessions, and it is the Hello Fab Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer by First Aid Beauty. It has a little over 4 stars on Sephora. It is a superfood powered oil-free priming moisturizer that brightens, smooths, and visibly blurs pores and imperfections while leaving skin with a natural dewy glow. I mean, it sounds great. I don't really deal with a lot of pores or imperfections, but it says it's a solution for dryness, pores, dullness, and uneven texture. And I don't need it, but it's one of the items on my list. The next two items I really, really do. Actually, let's say this. The next 3 items. No, let's go further. The next 4 items. I need a hole in my head more than I need them. But the first one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. I have watched so many reviews on this. I have seen people talk about how it's not really the greatest formula. There's a lot of fallout. I've seen some people talk about how great it is. I've seen some people say it's nice, but you don't really need it. But what do you know? I still want it. And it's really sad that I want it because I have so many eyeshadow palettes, I really can't use all of them. For example, like today, I kind of wanted to achieve a look that I would think you could achieve using the Norvina palette. And I feel like I was successful. I used some purples, some pinks, some shimmers, and I achieved this look by using my Bad Habit palette, the Athena palette, which granted, I've had this for a while, and today's the first time I've used it. So it goes to show you, and you can see this is what it looks like. I got this on Hush. Is it Hush Shop? Hush? And it's a Bad Habit palette. I got it. I don't even know what this one is the dupe for. I just got it because I thought it was pretty. And I really like the look that I got today. I feel like this is also a look you can get with the Lorac Pro 4. Which, what do you know? It's on my wish list too. I want that palette. I also want the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. These are things that I completely do not need. I have too many palettes as it is, but they are on my wish list because, and every time I look at them online, I'm so tempted to buy them. Like Norvina, I think it's gorgeous. I love the shimmer shades in it. I love that it has a little bit of purple in it. The Born to Run, I just think it has so many different options, so many different color options. And then I love all the berry tones and the mauve tones that the Lorac Pro 4 has. I don't need them, but I want them. And then the 4th palette that is on my wish list that I am dying for is the Milani palette, which is called, let's see which one it is. The Milani Soft and Sultry. This one I want because it's a cool tone palette. And what do you know? I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I don't really have a lot of cool tone palettes. But I have the Naked 2, I have the Naked 3, so I do have cool tone palettes, but then I'm like, oh, I really want that one. So those are some guilty pleasures on my wish list. Next on my wish list is a powder from Too Faced, and it is the Peach Perfect Mattifying Setting Powder Peaches and Cream Collection. It comes in at $33. It has 4.5 stars. It's a lightweight and comfortable mattifying loose powder in a universal peach tint. This transfer-resistant peach tinted powder works to visibly brighten skin while creating a silky smooth matte finish that lasts up to 14 hours. Now, I have a huge stash of loose powders. I have the Cover FX, I have the Coty Airspun, I have the RCMA, I have the Laura Mercier, I have the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening, I have the Hourglass. I mean, the list just goes on and on. But I see this one and I am always drawn to it, and I think, yeah, I really need that one in my life. Okay, so the next item I have a deluxe sample size of. I got in a Sephora Favorites kit, and I have been using it a ton, and I know I love it. I know I don't need the full size of it, and it is probably going to end up on my Sephora VIB list for the fall, but it is the Hourglass Vanish Flash Highlighting Stick. This gets 4.5 stars. It is a highlighter in a smooth, weightless texture designed to give you an instant flash of light for unparalleled glow and the most seamless highlight. This long-wearing, innovative formula adjusts to your body's temperature to blend effortlessly into the skin. Soft focus technology creates a flash of light on the skin for a virtually perfect highlight every time. Now, I will agree with that. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is an item that I have been trying, I have been wearing, and I've been loving it. And so yes, the full size, even though it comes in at $42 for a highlighter, I know, it is on my wish list. The last thing I need in my life is more blush. Blush is something I have a ton of, and you rarely ever make it through all of them. But what do you know? I have a blush on my list, and it is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. And I'm blaming this on Anti-Aging Amber because I think she has this, and she talks about it all the time, and it is the reason why it is on my list. So on the Ulta website, it comes in at 4.5 stars, and it says the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten starts with a radiant blend of liquid pigment that is baked for 24 hours to create a soft, creamy powder. This formula treats your skin to a nourishing blend of antioxidants and anti-aging properties while creating a beautiful, glowing complexion. Who doesn't want antioxidants and anti-aging properties in your blush? I mean, I think that's enough of a reason right there why I need this one. And the last makeup item is the Charlotte Tilbury face palette with the 3 highlighters. I have even told myself that I don't need face palettes, that I get more use when I do like a one product, not a palette. I don't really reach for the palettes as often. But what do you know? I'm sitting here looking at this. I'm looking at the pictures on Instagram, and I'm thinking, I need that in my life. It would look beautiful on my eyes too. I could wear it as eyeshadow. Ask me how many times I put highlighter on my eyes as eyeshadow. It's not that often. I mean, if I'm doing a real simple look, yeah. But it's not an everyday thing, so that's just like an excuse as to why I think I need it. But yeah, I look at it and I'm thinking that is so beautiful. I need that in my life. So I have 2 skincare items. The first one is by a brand called Mae Loves, and it is their, what's it called? Their Glow Serum. And it is a vitamin C type serum. Again, I see Elle Leary talk about this. I've seen a lot of YouTubers talk about this. Anti-Aging Amber has talked about this. And the reason I don't need it is because I have 2 vitamin C products in my life right now that do not irritate my skin, that are working great, and that I really, really like. I have the Dr. Dennis Gross one, and I have the Colleen Rothschild one. So I really don't need to be on the hunt. It's like, if it's not broke, why fix it? I don't need to be on the hunt of changing up vitamin C because my skin reacts not well to vitamin C sometimes. But I see this product and I'm like, oh, I need that. So it is on my Guilty Pleasures wish list. And then the last item, because I think Jordan Samuel can do no wrong, is his gel cleanser. It is the only product from his line that I have not tried. I am dying to try it. Do I need another cleanser in my life? Heck no. But I'm sitting here thinking, what can I order from Jordan to get free shipping? That's how my mind works. So I don't need it, but I want it. And so at some point, I'm sure I will end up getting it. So yeah, so those are my wish list guilty pleasures, items that I do not need, but items that I want anyway. I would love to hear in the comments below what some items are that are on your guilty pleasures wish list. Some items that you know you don't need, but you really want anyway. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I would love to have you back here on a regular basis. And as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see you all soon. Bye, y'all.